Hello, and welcome to the ENG YNPL Review Show. It's draw time, and don't forget, let's have those comments. We like comments, don't we, Richard?
We never get any.
We do. Oh, no, they're all us. I just thought, oh no, there's 5. Oh no, it's us.
If you're in the room watching, please comment. Let us know what club you're from. Maybe send a picture to my WhatsApp 0737 626 5748. Parent permission, please, or parent, better yet, you do the picture. Take a picture of your child watching the live draw on the TV, and I can stick it online to show everyone the amazing way we're getting more and more girls excited about their netball and just excited about our competitions.
Do you know what? I want to lay something down today. So obviously I've been doing the live draw with your brother with the ENG football tournament.
Yes.
And right, well done. Gemma's the first one in the house. Well done, Gemma. MK Dons. Oh, look, they're coming in. Hey, coach from Rivington here. That's what we like to hear. Now, I am telling you, the football boys are beating the girls at the moment. They absolutely light up that comments. So let's have some comments. Let's hear you cheering on what group you're in, what team you're from, and how much you love ENG Sports UK.
Little Sutton are in the room as well. Well done. Hello, Little Sutton.
Are they? How do you know that? How do you know that Little Sutton's in the room?
Because the logo.
Oh, look at you, man. He's looking. The little logos. Look at that. Yeah, well, that's
there,
there, isn't it?
there, we
there we go. Yeah, do you know what? I didn't notice the logo.
Out of the woodwork, Martin.
What's that?
We finally got the netballers to come out the woodwork.
Yeah, look, that's the we got some. Yeah.
Hold on, I might actually have some pictures coming in. Hold on.
Yeah, roof is on fire. That's it. Let's beat those boys, man. Come on, netball crew. Netball crew.
Someone saying I'm cancelling the game this week.
No, look, we're going to talk about some stuff later on. Only quickly, Turnford versus Poole, the under 12s, under 13s North this week that's going on, and also teams dropping out. Teams dropping out, mate. Angry isn't the word. Right. Look at this. Hi, sorry, we had a hi guys from the intermediates. TTNC Apollo in the house. Well done, Emily. And we've got Ed.
They should be called TTNC 4 Hours Apollo.
What? TTNC 4 Hours Apollo?
Yeah, because every time they come to my event, we travelled 4 hours to get you.
I knew you were going to say that. And you know what? I'll give it to them. They come from Devon. They come from very far, very far away, and it is a long. But again, if you want proper, hard competition, it's worth the drivers and not people.
Martin, they sometimes people say to me how far they're travelling, forgetting that when I was a child, we had to travel 3-4 hours every time every other week. I've been there, I've done it, I've got the t-shirt. If you want the best opportunities, you've got to go and find them, and they don't come on your doorstep, that's for sure.
They don't, do they? They literally don't.
Unless the venue is around the corner from you.
That doesn't happen that much, to be fair. I mean, let's talk about Essex Arena, for instance. As I say, that really is the best place for a netball game. That place is amazing. And I know you get a lot of people who state to you, oh, but it's in Essex, it's far to go. It's like, but would you not go to an England football game at Wembley because you got to drive so far? No, you go there because it's Wembley. You know what I mean? And to me, the Essex University, the staff there are amazing.
It is like the Wembley of arenas, isn't it?
Yeah, honestly. I mean, if you've not seen it, people, and it's why haven't you? Get down there, watch get down there for the ENG games, watch there, or watch on the live stream. But it's just amazing. The staff are really helpful. There's loads of parking. It's amazing. It's just the atmosphere, the whole, and then you get to the court. The court is just like, Jack's helping me. He put something on the court, and I went, "Get it off the court, man." And he's like he put it down gently, obviously, but I was a bit like, "Take it off." That court is no, get it off. Simple as. But we're setting up. Don't care. That court, look how pristine it is. It's just.
Well, that's not a bad setting because the finals for this competition will be on June the 10th and June the 11th, which will be at the Essex Sports Arena. So it's out there. Please, no one moan to me that it's in Essex, because it's been out there for many, many months. Okay, I don't want to hear one email. We've got to drive this far. Not interested. I'm not in. Just tell Google Maps your issues. But Sports Arena is by far the best venue in the country for kind of netball, unless you're talking about big arenas like your copper boxes and stuff like that. But in terms of youth netball, it is the #1 venue. So yeah, we're going to get started tonight with the under-14s Netball Cup draw. We have a few gaps in this competition in terms of teams taking part. So I'm hoping by doing the under-14s first, some of the under-11s coaches in the room might be thinking, you know what, I'll stick my under-14s team in, because this is a great competition. As you know, it is the competition that got us on the map. It's a 10-minute game competition. It's fast, it's furious, it's exciting, it's unpredictable. And it leans to that unpredictable outcome that you probably don't get in a full-size netball game. It's just different. It's a different narrative. It's kind of going into the fourth quarter, drawing, and having to put everything on the line in that 10 minutes to kind of come out the winner. Teams that don't necessarily do well in my leagues in terms of like the 36-minute or 40-minute games, but they're capable and they're good enough, because the problem with it is trying to stretch out a high performance over a long period of time. That's the tough bit. So if you squeeze that time down into 10 minutes and say, right, give me your best 10 minutes, anything can happen.
And it usually does.
So, yeah, there's 10-minute games. They're going to be put into 2 groups of 5. The teams will play each other once in their groups. Then, depending on where they come, we'll decide who they play in the knockouts. Every single team will get a knockout game, but depending on where you come, will determine how hard that knockout game is. For the last couple of times, we haven't really done a live draw for this. So we just done a randomized online thing. But tonight we thought, you know what, let's just do a draw. Let's make it a bit fun and exciting. And I want to ask a question for someone, and I'm going to give away a prize if they get it right. Now, I've got to do a kit order for my umpires before our grand finals. So if anyone can answer this question right, you can send it to my WhatsApp on 0737 626 5748. Or you can put the answer into the YouTube chat. And I'll order you an ENG Nike Sports top. Okay. So the question is, who was the last team and the only team? Because the last time we did the under-14s Netball Cup, it was the under-14s Netball Cup road to Liverpool, way back when the World Cup was held in Liverpool. And it was the last time we did the under-14s Netball Cup, because after that, we'd only been like 6 months into netball. We were shut down because of like lockdowns and stuff. So we've only done one under-14s Netball Cup. And the question is, who won the last under-14s Netball Cup and the only under-14s Netball Cup? Martin, you were there, so there's no excuses for you. But if you know the answer, happy days. If you go on my website, the answer can be found in there as well. So www.engsportsuk.co.uk. All the answers are in there in terms of, recording data. So you just got to go in and be proactive and find it. So any kids watching, you get an ENG Nike Sports top. Who was the last team to win the under-14s Netball Cup?
Do you know, I can't remember. I am racking my brain and I'm trying to think. Where was it? Where was it? Was it Hull?
I'm not giving no more clues.
Oh, mate, come on!
It was in a place.
Hang on. We've got Lisa first in there with Turnford NC.
No, Lisa, wrong. And you only get one chance. So Lisa, your chance is gone.
We've got Gemma Lau, Kingsway Power.
They didn't exist.
Next up was Rob Fryer saying Kingsway Power.
They didn't exist back then.
Sorry, no. Rob Fryer was saying Tameside. Sorry, he wasn't saying.
Well, while they put the answers in, Martin, let's do the draw.
Oh, mate, I'm enjoying this. Is Tameside right?
No.
Paul.
Lisa, you're banned.
Oh, yeah, she was on there earlier. Right, okay. Right. Lisa, you just done it now. Look, because you had to be greedy and do 2. Right. See, it's Richard's on the ball. We saw that. I didn't even notice that. I was just too busy. Right. They're listing them all down. Right. Okay. I'm ready when you are, sir. Do you want to get your ball down?
So we're just going to pick out a number. We'll go A, B, A, B, A, B, all the way till we get to the 10 teams. The games will be on Sunday. I'm going to send the fixture list out tomorrow morning. Going to be a great day, great venue. National Cycling Centre. They've put a new flooring down. It's a beautiful venue, great environment for competitive sport. Make sure you book online your tickets before the day, because on the day, the tickets will be more. So less stress for us if you book online, please. So here we go. And don't forget, it's live. So if you can't make it, FBL will be recording every second.
We'll be live streaming. Recording is so last century, mate.
Right, you ready, Martin? So let me have a little look. So let's top team. We've got Grangetown, who play in our under 14s. I think they've got 14s and 13s in there. So both teams play in our Youth Netball Premier League. Chester are currently 4th in our Youth Netball Premier League. Kingsway Power currently 2nd in our Youth Netball Premier League. Oaksway currently were 9th. They were relegated in our Youth Netball Premier League. I can't believe that happened. That's just unbelievable. Oldham, the champions of the Youth Netball Premier League under 14. So well done to Oldham. Let's see if they can be the Northern champions of the Netball Cup. Then Bramall, welcome Bramall. I think the uncle of Daisy Lees is bringing his team down, the girl I sponsor from Kingsway Power. So welcome Bramall, first time at our competitions. Oh God, you're in for a treat. Macclesfield, they're in, and we've got Oaksway's under 13. So number 10, Martin, if you can put under 13.
I'm just doing that now. I was just about to ask you, is that, I haven't got it down in my thing, but I'll do it now.
Okay, the first one out is...
So number 10. Oaksway's under 13.
Hold on. I'm just going to check my messages. Someone going, actually, we've changed our mind. We're not coming.
It's very rude of you to be checking your phone, sir, in the middle of a...
Emma. Okay, I've got an announcement to make after this, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, in Group B.
You're having another child.
Number 9.
Number 9 is alive.
Macclesfield.
There we go.
They survived relegation on the last day of the season. Macclesfield, they won. They defeated Saddleworth and they climbed out of the relegation zone in the last game of the season. So well done, Macclesfield.
Well, especially when you're against the ropes like that.
Okay, number 5
is alive.
Warrington Wildcats. We have had Warrington at one of our events, the under 16s one last year. So welcome back, Warrington.
We're in Group A with Warrington with Oaksway under 13s.
Oh no, that was for the under 11s one. So number 11 is not a number. Okay, this is number 6.
Number 6.
Oaksway. Oh, good. I don't like the same teams in the same group. So Oaksway. So
do you know what I do?
Well balanced at the moment.
Hi, Rob, by the way. Elizabeth says.
Okay, number 1.
Number 1? Who's number 1?
Grangetown. Double check. No, I don't know. I don't know whether that's the under 14s Grangetown team or the under 13s. If Faye, you're watching, or any Grangetown player watching, stick a little message in the YouTube so we can tell us, is that the 13s or the 14s?
That's interesting. I never thought of that. So when they
I'm going to take a punt and say it's the 14s.
Right, okay. Yeah. Good way of hiding what age group they are. Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we have number 4.
Number 4. Kingsway Power. Oh, I didn't like that. There we go.
And next out, we have
number 3.
Chester. Oh, so who we got left? Well, we have Oldham in there, Bramall. I think the other Grangetown team to go. So potentially, could we have an Oldham Kingsway Power in the group stages?
Oh, didn't happen the last time or the time before that.
Number 7 we have. There you go.
Okay. There we go. There we go. They're on there. Da-da-da.
And 2 teams left.
Oh.
We have Grangetown Orange and we have Bramall. So Grangetown Orange or Bramall, what one do you rather go into?
I'd rather go into Group A. Just saying it right now.
Bramall, you are in Group A.
Well done.
Oh, that Group B. I've just realised how tough that group is.
That's right. That's what I was saying to you. No, what number was left? Orange, wasn't it? Number 2.
Number 2, yeah.
There we go. Honestly, I was looking at that going Macclesfield, Oaksway, Kingsway, Oldham, and you're going, which group would you want to be? I'm like, Group A, Group A, Group A.
Yeah, I think Chester are having a small little celebration here. But because of the structure of the competition, if one of those kind of good teams has a bad day, Chester, just say something like, I'll just say Chester because I know Chester and they're the highest ranked team in that group. They potentially could play something really difficult anyway. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing or a good thing. It just means that Group B, you got a harder match play experience, but it normally works itself out. But no, it's good. Well, Group B is going to be great because a lot of quality there. Group A, Warrington I've never seen, Bramall I've never seen, Oaksway and the 13s I've never seen, and Grangetown Black. I'm not sure if that's the 14s or 13s, but whichever one it is, it's still a solid team. So yeah, 2 well balanced groups, and look forward to it. So that'll be Sunday, and good luck to everyone.
All I'm going to say, I think that group there, that Group B for the under 14s North, is probably going to be the hardest group in any of your netball cups.
Yeah,
because honestly, I'm looking at those and going, wow. There we go. Right. Anyway, what's next? Which one are we doing next? South. Right. Yeah. Let me just copy that in. Get the system all set up. Get the. Yep. Got that. Blank that up, and then we're ready to go. Let us know in the comments, actually, what you think of that, people in Group B, because are you upset? Or are you absolutely, are you upset that if you're in Group A that you wish to be in Group B? I can't see anybody saying that. I really can't. No. Right, there we go, mate. It's up under 14 South.
So I'm gonna do my sales pitch here. So we've got one team we need to fill this tournament up. So if anyone's out there who would like to be a part of this competition, the Southern Finals, which is the last Sunday in May in High Wycombe, please get at me now, and let's fill this up. So I'm quite confident I've got enough time to put another team in there, but I'm quite confident I can do it. But save me the hassle of sending all rubbishy emails and WhatsApp messages and stuff like that. Get involved. It's a great competition. And yeah, last Sunday in May. So
well, I have been funny. The somebody from Group B from the North might want to nick that spot.
Yeah, do you want it? Half price.
That's quite a good one, isn't it? Yeah. Do you want to fill a spot?
Hey, Martin, before we move on, we have a competition winner.
Oh, go on then. Was this for your question from earlier?
Yeah, it is. There was 2 people who got it right. So we had Gemma and Emma. But Gemma got there first, Emma.
She did. So she got there.
We can organise a little on the court. If you come to one of our events, and you 2 can fight out if you want. But because you come first in the list, Gemma, you are the champ. So message me on WhatsApp on 0737 626 5748. Send me your address, and I'll get and the size of the top, and I will get that out to you ASAP. So well done. Gemma doesn't want the fight. She just wants the T-shirt. She just said, thanks, I'll take it.
Well done, Gemma. Excellent. There you go. That's cool. Coming.
Chester Tigers, they were down in the first half against Hatfield, and they pulled it back, and they got a VIP trip to the World Cup in Liverpool. They got a hotel, they got a meal, and they got tickets to a game. So
brilliant.
You know, we're trying, aren't we? Do you know what I mean?
I'm telling you, the prizes you give away are great, mate. And why wouldn't you want to take advantage of it? I tell you, that's great. Whoa.
Okay, so here we go. Marine
Here we
netball, crossbow, Hertford Hornets, crossbow, arrow. Yeah, two crossbows teams. MK Dons, AP Saints, Magic Royals, and Richmond Ravens. Here we go. So first team out, crossbow arrows.
Sorry. Right. Number 4.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry.
I might have to put your number up on the screen, mate. You know,
Yeah,
that's
Gemma, it's 0737 626 5748.
Do it slowly and I'll put it in the chat. 07
37
37
626
626
5748.
48. There we go. Look, live. We're putting it in the chat now. There you go. Now everybody's going to message you now, Richard.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what?
It's dinging at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's the lack of messages I've been getting. That's the problem these days.
Oh,
so,
mate, check your emails. That's all I'm saying.
So the teams to watch out for here is AP Saints and Magic in particular. They're in our Youth Netball Premier League. Magic come 5th. AP Saints come, I think they come 8th. So yeah. 2 teams to look out for. The rest of the teams, I don't know too much about in terms of their standard or their quality. But I know MK Dons are normally competitive. Hertford Hornets, normally a competitive team. Royals, a competitive team in the south. So, yeah, good competition. So, Group B, number 3.
Number 3. Hertford Hornets. Next up. Number 9.
Royals.
Number 9. Oh.
No, Richmond. Sorry, yeah.
I was going to say, my system is saying Richmond. I was looking at it going, what?
Oh, number 10. No, that's not in there.
Number 2.
Crossbow. Good. They've been separated. Like it.
Yeah.
That is number 6. AP Saints. Next out, we have number 8. Royals. This is your chance now.
Are you sure it's Royals, yeah?
Yeah. Next out, we have number 7, Magic.
Bit Magic. There we go.
Number 1.
Number 1. There you go.
Cool.
Marine netball.
And this will be number 5, which would be MK Dons. If we can get a team, they will go into Group B. I'm quite confident I will get a team. So whatever team comes into this group competition will go straight into Group B.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
Which one's the worst group there? Crossbow, Richmond?
Do you know what? I don't know too much about it, to be honest. Like, I think my favourites to win this competition will be Magic. AP Saints, I think, will be competitive as well. But the rest of the teams, mate, I don't really know what's going on there because I've never really seen them. So,
to be fair, I'd rather be in Group B.
Maybe they might be thinking about coming into the league next season. Who knows?
Mate, they should all be in your league. What are you talking about? TT squad says Apollo. Right. We've only got one left, haven't we? Yes, we have.
Yes.
It's the Midlands. We just up. I love doing this bit. I've got to put everything in the right place. Right. Clear that down. And then, well, what did that say? There we go. Cool. All done? All ready?
Okay. Same with this one. Like the others, this regional heat's not till June, so we're still quite confident that we can fill this up. We've got 7 teams, so we're just going to pop them into 2 separate groups. If no teams enter, it'd just be a big group of 7, and we'll sort out the logistics. We do have an Eastern finals, but for some reason, I cannot sell to the east side of this country. So, you know, there's some big clubs in the east, but it's very difficult to get them engaged and to get them motivated. So, if you are from the east and you're watching this for some peculiar reason, you just like watching live draws, get involved. And if you're in the Midlands, get involved. Like, come on, like your Ryland have won the Youth Netball Premier League Southern Conference. Sutton Town are potentially going to win the Under-12 Southern Conference. The Midlands is buzzing.
It is actually.
It is bouncing. Like
I've noticed on the live streams as well.
Got the Midlands bouncing. So
get in there, get involved, people.
Yeah, let's do it anyway. So in this one, we've got Ryland, who are our Southern Conference champions. So they're going to be your. So if you put Ryland A or B, Martin.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. I'll do that right now. Well done. Ryland. Let's do it here. Ryland A. Ryland B. Boom. Done.
Yeah. So
your wish is my command, sir.
Yeah, Ryland are our Southern Conference champions, so obviously they're going to be the favourites to win this. We've got TTNC involved in this as well. We've got Aces, who are based in the Midlands, involved in this. Stars are coming up from London to play in this one, so they're normally a quite competitive team. Little Sutton, a good competitive team. Sutton Town under-14s. I saw them once in our under-15s league because they helped out their under-15s who couldn't make it, and they were decent. So a good, solid team as well. So here we go. First out. Some of these are going to be a bit dodgy. The first one's 9. We haven't got a 9.
You got to show us. You can't just put it to the side.
I can.
Oh,
okay. Number one. Little Sutton, Group A.
Little Sutton, you begin. Head in the group.
In Group B, Stars. Number 7. Next out, number 6.
Ryland B.
Oh, number 8. Sorry. Not in that one. Out next, number 4.
Number 4. I was going to say, we got a little shine off the light there. I couldn't see whether it was 1 or 4. There we go. TTNC Warriors. You're in Group B with Stars.
Next out, number 5.
Aces.
Out next, number 3.
Number 3.
Tough group already. That's just similar to the Northern one, to be honest.
Just looking at that.
Teambridge, yeah, Teambridge are in our Youth Netball Premier League as well. Ryland, yeah, it's a tough old group, that one.
Yeah, Group A, you're doing all right.
And number 2, Sutton Town. So we're quietly confident we can fill this up still. We've got plenty of time. So if you are watching, you do want a team in there, send us a message. You won't regret it. It's 10 times. We can't promise you a million games, but it's quality over quantity. Fantastic professional venues, umpires supplied for you, score takers supplied for you, fantastic atmosphere, music, drama, lovely medals. You know, you don't, at our events, when you win, you don't rock up and get the 50p medal at the end.
You don't get that at all.
Quality, unlike the chain I'm wearing, which is like 50p.
That chain was more than 50p, sir. But yeah, your medals are definitely well worth having, aren't they? So there's no doubt about that.
Again, everything we do is to the highest of quality. I want to provide the best possible environment for the kids. And we expect a lot of them. It's a very high pressured environment. We make sure it's high intense, and the least I can do is when they rock up and get their medal is that they feel proud of it.
Yep, agreed.
And it shows. You know, I see competitions, national competitions, and I look at these medals. These people just scurry all the money in their pocket, and then they dish out a 50p medal. And they think that's okay, because I know how much these medals cost, because I love medals. I love trophies. So I sit there and I think.
And your medal company loves you too, by the way.
They do. But I think to myself, I don't get it. I don't get how you can do it. I don't get how you can be proud of providing that. It's not about the medal, but at least you know, quality shines through, and when you get given something that looks quality, you just feel like that whole process was worth it. So yeah, the other companies, please step up. Step up.
Right, let's have it in the comments. What are we doing next? That's the under-14s done, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah. So Eastern finals, we're still hunting for teams. We may just ask them if they want to go into the Midlands or the South. But it's a tough sell in the East. But we're now going to move on to the under-11s Netball Cup.
Let's update the system to the wonderful. Let's create a special button that blanks everything. That's actually what I should do. But you know me, busy just tinkering around with all the tech, mate. You know, somebody's got to do.
So Martin's gone for the under-11 South first, which is cool.
Sorry, I can go. Do you want the North first? Sorry.
No, it doesn't. No, we do the North because they're playing this Sunday. Yeah.
I was going to say because I've done some special coding this week, so it should all work nice. Look at that. How good's that? Look,
yeah, we got
How quick was that? See, man's good. All right, let's see those comments light up. You in the under-11s? Are you the under-11s? Are you ready? Are you kind of willing? Let's have your support. Let's beat what those boys were like in the ENG football tournament draws.
So the under-11s Netball Cup, it was a great success last season. We've brought it back again. We call it the rise of the young stars. Do you get it? Youngsters, young stars.
Oh, yeah, that's really, really good and clever.
So these are the future. These are the future ENG Youth Netball Premier League champions right in this room. So it's a great pre-event before we kind of build for next season type of thing. So we get to see who the runners and riders are for next season and stuff like that. And if we like the coaches, we invite them into the league. If we don't, we don't.
We ignore their emails, or maybe you don't get them.
Are you ready? Here we go. So we've got Chester. We've got all the kind of the same motley crew, but we've got a few newbies. So we've got Chester, Leeds Athletic, Rivington. Welcome, Rivington. Your first circus. Coming to the first ENG circus, so welcome. Oaksway, got DNA, Saddleworth, Ellesmere Port, and Oldham's under 10s, Kingsway Power 11 and under 10s, and Saddleworth. Yeah, I've said that already. But here we go. Group A.
Good to see the under 10s in there, isn't it? From Kingsway Power and Oldham there. That's quite cool.
They're probably going to be really good. So,
do you know what? I was going to say that for them to put them in, they're going to have to be really good.
Yeah,
and they probably are.
Here we go. First number out.
Number 7.
Kingsway Power under 11. So last season's champions, who are now under 12s.
Yep.
So these girls have to defend the under 12s title.
Oh, don't put too much pressure on them, Richard.
And this team here are the official ENG team of the year 2022 because they come fourth overall in an under 11s competition when they are only under 10s. So there you go.
So everybody else, you might want to go for Group B.
Up next, we have number 5. So Oaksway Blue.
Yeah, Oaksway Blue.
I think they've got an under 11s and under 10 team. Not sure which one's which, but maybe if Oaksway in the room, they can stick it into the chat.
There you go. Come on, Oaksway, let us know. We want to know. Oh,
okay. Next up, we have
slow down. Come on, chat.
Number 10.
Oh, what is that? Ellesmere Port. What is in the house?
This Ellesmere Port team are raved about.
Oh.
Now, Martin, let me tell you who's in this team.
Go on then.
The two twins who were amazing back in the lockdown shoot and challenge.
You're kidding.
No.
Oh.
Mia and Georgia. So
still available on YouTube if you want to watch that stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were the stars of our shooting challenge. So and they're going up against the group of girls they competed against in the shooting challenge.
Oh my word. I never thought of that. Yes. Because that's what happened. God, it goes to show you how things have changed. Yeah, moved on. We kept everybody busy
number
during
4,
lockdown.
Oaksway White. So the two Oaksway teams, you're in the same group.
Gonna battle it out between each other. It doesn't matter which one's which really now, does it?
Next out, we have number 2. Oh my word, that group. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
Okay, you know what I said earlier about the under 14s Group B? Think the Group A here might win it, actually. Let us know in the comments, people, what you think of Group A.
Next out, we have number 9, Saddleworth in Group B.
I bet not. I bet Saddleworth's going, woo! Let's go and get a lorry ticket. Feeling lucky today. We got out of that one.
Next out in Group A is, I can't believe this. This is probably the worst group known to man. And this team this team are meant to be amazing as well. I've had rave reviews about these lot. Chester.
Chester. Oh, right. Light up this comments. What do you think about that? Michael Toll says, Michael from DNA here. How are you, Michael? How you doing? Oh my word. That's
now we have Michael, you come at the right time. Number 6, Group B.
Number 6. DNA Red. You've been called. You're in Group B. You got away with a lucky one there, Michael. I'm telling you.
Okay, if I was to look at the next, I don't know. I've never seen Rivington. Kingswood Power under 10s, and then I can imagine they're not going to be bad. Oldham's under 10s, and I can imagine it won't be bad. So it doesn't matter what you get here. I can imagine they're all going to be good teams. So I can imagine Rivington will be the tougher one because they're the under 11s. So
right,
probably if Rivington going to Group A, it's going to be North Korea versus South Korea.
I want them in Group B just because I would not really know them at all. Who have we got?
Number 11.
Oldham under 10s. There we go. So Rivington. Hang on before you show it. I was going to say Rivington. You want to be riveting to get into Group B. Oh, and you got it. You got it. Right. Now we talked about what was going to happen with this next one you pull out. Which obviously
so Kingswood Power under 10s, what we're going to do is because it could make a big difference to the outcome, we've got number 1 and 2 bingo balls here, and 1 will be Group A and 2 will be Group B. So we're going to decide which one you go in.
Look away, Mr. Tweed.
And you're going to be in. There you go, Kings. That group A.
Yeah, number 8, wasn't it? Sorry, let me bring it up.
Look at that. That is war.
Oh, mate.
I just want to thank Rivington, DNA, Saddleworth, and Oaksway White and Blue for those transactions earlier. They really helped with this.
Hey, where's my cut? Oh. Right. I want to know in the comments. Yeah, you can say fix if you want, but it's not. But look at that. That's a group of death and a half, mate. That's
that is the netball gods. Just basically, again, we don't want to kind of make the assumption that the teams in Group B are not as good as the teams in Group A, but we've got to go off what we know.
Yeah.
And we know the Kingswood Power under 11s team is a fantastic team. We know the Ellesmere Port team is fantastic because a lot of them play in our under 12s league, and they've come third in our under 12s league. We know Leeds Athletic have a culture of high performance, and with Anna Carter kind of pushing and all the kids within that club, especially with her academy, they're going to be fantastic. Chester, I've heard a lot about this team over the last year or so because Paul, who I speak to from Chester. He's the type of guy that tells you how it is, and he says, "Look, this under 11s team is a decent team. We really want to do well." So again, and again, we know Oldham and Kingsway Power have a culture of high performance. So we only can work off what we know, and we know that Group A is going to be tough. But Group B, look, once you play and compete, you will have an opportunity to play the Group A teams. Don't worry. You have an opportunity.
Oh, mate. Honestly, Group B. Sorry, I'm just going to put this up. Lisa just put Riverton want Group B. You got what you wanted. And what was it? Knowing Saddle and Riverton, both groups will be strong. There we go. They will be strong, but like you just said, mate, that's for me. Group B, you know what I mean? Bring your deck chair, just chill out a little bit because the other team's going to be knackered, mate. That's going to be
brilliant. No, two great groups. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing Rivington, DNA, Saddleworth, and Oaksway. Again, I don't know too much about these teams at this level, so come on, show us what you got. We need more and more teams to grab this ENG spotlight, because once you grab it, there's no turning back, is there, Martin?
There isn't. Yeah, once it's like golf as well, isn't it? You know, once you start on the ENG circus, it's just you got to try and get better and better and better every time.
Yeah, it becomes a bit of addictive. But let's move on to the south. So thank you, the north. We'll see you Sunday. Book online, please, before the day.
Always, yeah. Booking online, so much easier in life. Actually, I'm not being funny. Judging by that group in Group A, right? If I was you, I'd book your seats very soon, because you might not have any seats left, because that's going to be. To be fair, that whole North under 11s there, I see that as all, because obviously I know Oaksway, I know DNA. Who was the other team? It doesn't matter, but it's got Rivington, and who was the other? What was the other one? Saddleworth, yeah, well-known teams anyway. So it's going to be a really good cup draw or cup play there, I think. Anyway, so get your tickets early, and when you run out of tickets, get your live stream tickets, as they say.
yeah, it's going to be a good event.
How many
really
seats
good.
do you have? How many seats?
We've got quite a few inside the National Cycling Centre. We've got like a seating unit that's going up.
Right, okay.
And we've got seats around the court, so there's going to be plenty of seats for everyone. So let's move on to the South, Under 11s Netball Cup South. We've got Aces Netball Club from London, Crossbox. You got Crossbox there?
Why have I done that?
Hartford Hornets, TTNC, 4 Hours Apollo, Stars Blue, Magic, Stars Pink. Shan, welcome. Shan, do you want the under 14 spot? Please, let me know. Call me.
Yeah, give me a call. Definitely. Shan. Now, there's a team. There's a team.
Turnford and Poole Netball Club. This Poole Netball Club is coached by Hayley, the legend from Poole Diamonds under 15.
I'll tell you what, Turnford Poole game under 15.
Oh yeah, wow. Turnford. Let's restart a new one.
That's what Hello. Would we like to start the live stream again? Because this is where it all began.
More than a game, part 2. Yeah.
This is where it all began. This is how you first found out about Poole. Yeah. So wow, this is.
Well, here we go. Let's do it. Let's. I don't. Again. Let's.
I tell you what.
These teams.
The netball gods. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you. The netball gods are going to be talking. If we get Turnford and Poole in different groups, because it then builds up to them meeting each other in the finals, it'll be like, whoa.
Even if they are in the same group, it still could build up to them in the final. So
yeah, but it's better that they're
drama. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a bit like, oh, Will Poole and Will Turnford meet in the final. Yeah. So there we go.
Martin, these kids are 11. Can we start them all in a game?
Yeah, of course we can. It's more. Yeah, it's the beginning. We could do that thing of, like understand the people before you. This is something that will, it's a legacy you must continue.
Okay, so Oaksway White is under 10 and Oaksway Blue was under 11s in the I've got someone in the under 14 South. Good in there.
Who you got?
Aces.
Well done, Aces. Well done getting in there, man.
Okay, so under 11s Netball Cup. Again, let's have a look. TTNC, great performance club. Aces, similar. Sharon, I've known for many, many years. Great performance coach. Poole, Turnford, we know we don't need to talk about them too. Shan, new club on the block. I'm going to do everything I can to show the country how great this Shan team is. Stars, a team that come into our league and we've just elevated them nationally and showed the country how amazing this club is. So Magic High Performance Club, Kiana. If you haven't heard Kiana and Kiki Kiana and who's this calling me? And her coach.
Live stream people.
Great entertainment. But yeah, should be a really good competition. Let's do it.
Right, got on.
So
let the legacy begin.
Number 6.
Number 6, Magic. There we go. Bada bam, bada bing.
In Group B, number 1.
Number 1, Aces.
In Group A, Hartford
Hornets.
In Group B, 7, Stars Pink.
Oh. Sorry, I just overwrote something else. Nearly got that wrong. There we go. Cool, thank you. I'm too energetic.
Number 4.
94 Dog. No.
TTNC Apollo. Sounds like a shuttle going off, doesn't it? Like Apollo mission. And
what's that?
Like
yeah, Apollo. 5, 4. Right.
Okay, in Group B, number 10, Poole Netball Club.
Oh, right. Okay.
Someone actually messaged me and said, we don't want Turnford in our group from Poole.
Oh, really? Let it be.
You should have sent me the 50 quid then.
Exactly. Fire with your fabric.
Number 5, Stars Blue. Great. We've separated the double club, the club though with 2 clubs in it.
Yep. Okay, cool. Stars are for the whole team as well, to be fair.
In Group B, 8, Shan Netball Club.
Can't see that. Let me see that. Right, there we go.
So this is a tough competition, by the way. I could not tell you who's gonna do well here.
There's some good teams in all of this. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. We've got that dodgy number 11 come out again.
What is it you that number 11?
And
number 9.
Number 9. Turnford.
I was going to say, is that Turnford? I couldn't see it until I brought it up on the system.
Just got the payment through now, Martin.
Yay! I tell you what, to be honest, that legacy is starting to begin. The legacy is there.
And number 2, Crossbow.
Number 2, not Crossbox, no.
They might change their name. They might like Crossbox. They might change it overnight.
They might do that. Oh, I actually like Crossbox. That's quite cool. Right, look at that. Right, so we have got the Poole Turnford in different groups.
Let me tell you a quick story about name changes. And if anyone's at home thinking, "Oh God, here we go," I'm going to be quick.
Yeah.
I run a business called Active Gamers, and it was all about getting kids involved in sport using technology. Now, before it was called Active Gamers, we called it button bashing, right?
Yeah.
Pulled up bad, mate. Does that mean is that bad as in bad? They're bad as in good, right?
I believe so. Yeah, they're bad, man. Yeah.
So it's called button bashing because when you play computer games with your friends back in the day, we used to say when they got nervous or anxious, they would bash the button a lot quicker. Then I used to spend the day ringing schools up, and I'd ring up and say, "This is Richard from Button Bashing, and we'd like to offer you this club and stuff like that." And one woman says, "That name is rubbish." And I was like, "Is it?" She goes, "Yeah, it's really bad." She goes, I can't believe you call your business Button Bashing." And within 24 hours, name changed.
Oh, I think Active Gamers was a better name to.
No, the name change, it took us to another level. So it's not what you sell, it's how you're selling it sometimes.
Exactly. It all comes into it, doesn't it? Without a doubt.
So there you go. There's the groups for the Under-11s Netball Cup South. Looks like a really good competitive tournament. Cannot wait for that. That's going to be on April the 29th. I got a feeling we're going to be very limited on seating here. So please book early. Last year, we had 150 people plus come to this event. So make sure you book online before the event because I think we're going to be in a situation where we might be pushing it for chairs.
Right.
And
cool.
yeah, the north is going to be fine because we've got plenty of space, but the south potentially not. Next up, let's do the Midlands. This is an interesting competition, by the way.
I've got the east out, man. I thought, no, I'm going to get there in front of you. I'm going to quietly while you're talking, fill that in. And then you go on for Midlands. Right. Okay, fine. There we go. Should be updated. There we go. Midlands.
So what makes this competition a little bit more interesting than the norm is that it's got northern teams in it. So you've got Grangetown, you've got Northwich Sapphires, you've got Wilmslow Lightning. So yeah, it's a very interesting competition because the Midlands teams might be thinking, you know, I'm one of the best teams in the Midlands, but we don't restrict teams on how far they can travel. If you want to go to the Midlands and you're up in Newcastle,
or
by
down
all
in
means, you know, do what you got to do. So the Midlands teams might be thinking now, I was meant to win this, and now I've got to deal with teams I don't know about. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this one goes down.
I saw this with your last under 12s, people traveling to go to another one just so that because they got bad luck.
Yes, I'll say, well, why do you want to keep playing the same teams in the same region all the time? It's like, it makes sense. Like, go out there and test yourself against alternative teams.
Oh, I got just told D&C are South Yorkshire. Amanda's told us. There you go.
Brilliant. Cool. That's brilliant. Thank you, Amanda. So South Yorkshire is DNC. If you want to change that, Martin, you can. But while Martin changes that, we're going to give you some. So Grangetown, a big club in the north.
You want to change You want to change DNC to South Yorkshire? What?
Yeah, that's what Amanda said.
I think she's saying that they're in South Yorkshire.
Oh, they're in South. It might be. Is it Dronfield?
Don't know. Let us know, Amanda. DNC are South Yorkshire. She's just saying what location they're in. Not that they're now. Unless DNC is South Yorkshire.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's just confused us. Don't look. Look at his face. It's all glazed over now. He doesn't know what we're talking about. And me too.
So let's go through the runners and riders. So Grangetown, big club in the northeast.
They are from South Yorkshire.
From South Yorkshire, yeah.
All right, we've got that clear. There are. Excellent.
Ryland, again, big team in the Midlands, along with Sutton Town. Hucklecote, big team in the southwest. Little Sutton, big team in the Midlands. Wilmslow, Northwich Sapphires, again, big performance clubs in the northwest. Aces from the Midlands. So yeah, we've got teams from the northeast here. We've got teams from the northwest. We've got teams from South Yorkshire. We've got teams from the southwest. We've got teams from the Midlands. This is going to be a great competition. So let's get it underway.
All over the map, mate. All over the map.
First out, number 8, Northwich Sapphires.
Number 8. There we are.
Sutton Town, under 10s.
Was that number 4?
Number 4, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. You just read out the names. I need the ball numbers, man. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I broke. Hang on, reload it. There you go.
Cool. Next out, we have number 10, Wilmslow Lightning. So 2 teams from the northwest going against each other.
Here we go.
Next out, we have number 9. So DNC. There you go, Group B.
They're from South Yorkshire, aren't they?
They're called South Yorkshire, aren't they?
Oh, no. I think they're from South Yorkshire. Well, yeah, you could be right. I think they're changing the name to South Yorkshire. There we go, Savvy Apollo for life. There we go. Number 1,
Little Sutton.
Oh, we're business owners, man. They're like kids. There we go.
Men never grow up, unfortunately. Or fortunately for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 7, Aces.
There we go. Up they come, Aces. Yes.
Number 5, Ryland.
Oh, big hitters are in Group A.
Looks like a tough group in Group A already.
I think they're both a tough group.
Number 2, Hucklecote.
There we go.
I remember I did one of our under-16s events years ago, and Hucklecote had a player whose dad was an England Rugby World Cup winner.
Oh.
And I got him to do the shooting challenge. and someone said to me, "Do you know who that is?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "That's like a World Cup winner." And they were a big rugby fan. I was like, oh, "Okay." And he's like, "Why are you not excited?"
Because I didn't know. That's all.
Oh God, we've got the Battle of the North here. So number 6, Grangetown.
Ooh, there we go.
And then finally, number 3, Sutton Town, under 11s.
There we go. It has been set, marked in stone.
There you go. So
yeah,
it looks like a really good competitive competition. Little Sutton and Ryland from the Midlands are sandwiched between the North in Group A, and in Group B you have 3 Midlands teams, one team from the Southwest and a team from South Yorkshire, or are they called South Yorkshire?
Don't.
But again, we're at the WLV gym in Walsall for this one. It's going to be the final regional heat before the nationals. We've only got 1 week before the nationals, before this event. So pre-do your hotels on booking.com and get the free cancellation one. Yeah, you choose that option.
The free cancellation one.
On booking.com you can get free cancellation, so you can book it but not pay.
Oh, okay.
But it costs a little bit more.
Right, yeah. So you've definitely got a place to stay the night.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're going to move on to the east.
Bada-bum, bada-bing. There we go. Just setting it up. Be ready in one shake of a lamb's tail. There we go. Why is number 6 showing? Have I missed something out? Nope. Coding error.
So this one at the moment, like the under 14s one, this is now viable because we can do groups of 5. That's not a problem. But again, I don't know what I've done to the East. I don't know what I've said to the Eastern teams, but getting them to kind of engage is a very difficult process. So
did you open your mouth? Is that what you did?
Probably. So if you want to get involved. But if no other team comes into this, we'll just do a group of 5. And
a single group, 1 group,
yeah, single group of 5. But we're going to plant you in different groups, and if we can get between 2 and 3 more teams, that would be cool. Okay, so let's start off number 2.
Number 2, AP Saints.
Number 5.
Number 5, Brentwood Lions. Rawr, rawr.
Number 3, Hatfield.
Hatfield Bolly. Love Hatfield. What's that all about?
No, I took 2 out because I thought, I don't know why, and I thought I can't just do another number without rolling the things, can I?
Yeah.
So Conquerors number 4.
Incas. Concrete Incas.
Watson will be number 1. So again, if we don't find, if we hopefully we can get to 8. If we can get 3 more, we can do 2 groups of 4, and we just slot them in based on when they come into the competition. So, but if not, we just do a group of 5. But I'll keep pursuing the East. I'll keep persevering.
As you do.
It's not an easy region to sell to, but I'll keep going. You know, I'm like Martin. I'm a bit stubborn.
Oh, so, no, you're not stubborn.
It all kicks off this Sunday, the ENG under 14s, under 14s and under 11s Netball Cup. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great way to end the season. It's been a long season. It's been a rewarding season. And this is just going to be a fun, fast, exciting competition for everyone to engage in before we head into the kind of downtime before we reorganize for September.
Cool. Right.
Martin, I'm not tonight. I'm not going to crack on with the review show. It's 9 o'clock. Cup of tea's calling me. Anyone who's hanging around for the review show, I'm sorry, but it's 9 o'clock. It's 1 minute past my bedtime as well, mate.
All right. Before we go, before we do that, I just want to promote something, as they say. Let me just not break my system when I do it. There we go. I just want to say more than a game, people. More than a game. If you want to see like what the legacy is going to be, as we pulled out earlier, we got Turnford and Poole. This is where it started under 11, and this is how it all finally finished. What was it? 4 years in your leagues, Richard? 4 years in your league, and then the final one.
Like I desperately want to do a documentary on this, and we can still do it. Like, there's no reason why we can't still do it. But this is the game that's captivated our business since under 12s. Since the girls were under 12s, they've gone from under 12s to 13s to 14s to 15s. At an under 12s level, Poole got the better of Turnford. Under 13s, Poole won the league, but then Turnford won the national finals. Under 14s, Poole beat Turnford in the league second time in a row to win the league, and then Poole went on to win the national finals, but they didn't play Turnford in the national finals. And this season, this is the kind of, even though they've got the under 16s if they choose to enter it, but this season is the big one, because there's going to be no doubt in anyone's mind who was the best team, depending on which one comes out on top or which one gets further in the competition. So put it this way, if both of them lose the competition, then it's always going to be up for debate.
Yeah,
but
true.
If Turnford win, then I think people just turn around and say, no, Turnford have won the nationals twice. They've won the league. They are the best. And I would have to give it to them, type of thing. But if Poole win, then they're going to be the best. So it's all. But if they both lose, then unfortunately we're always going to have to debate it to the end of time. But if one of these teams were to win, we can close the book on it, and we can officially say that team was the number one. But more than a game, this game in particular had everything in terms of drama. It was just mental. So, and it was won by one single goal. But how it was won,
yeah, and there's controversy about that.
Buy it for the last quarter, in it, mine.
What's that?
Just buy it for the last quarter.
Yeah, and look, this is what I've done. If you got your league subscription, you can watch it because it's in there now. But you can also watch this for £3. And I am not joking. This is one of the best games ever you want to watch, because I also want to add that Poole, was it 2 or 3 of their players they didn't have because they were playing that Bath game that got put back. So basically they paid for Bath. The game got put back for some unknown reason, which meant that Poole didn't have their star 3 players. Yeah. Which they made a mad dash. Was it from Bath they made it from? From Nottingham to Prince's Risborough to play in this game, and they got there just before the end of the first quarter, and it just this game is there is nothing. I'm not joking. I should have Sky Sports phoning me up going, we want to buy this footage off you, and I'll be like, not a problem, £10 million, please. This game has everything, and I've given you like this little bit of history of what happened on the day. I mean, there's so much, tension as well because of so much wanting to win, and like you said, 1 point. That's why I set this up like this. It's like there is no reason
that you look at the poster, and it does the poster. It's not a case of it's trying to sell it. It is what it is. It is more than a game, isn't it?
You don't even, it's, I mean, the poster just sets it perfect. Let's make it a little bit bigger there, but it literally is. You just click play and it'll play, but it just says it. It just says it all, and the history behind it. This is something that will be talked about in years to come. This grassroots game, without a doubt.
It's something as well that the netball in general lacks. Now, there is rivalry out there. Like, we've got big rivalries. We've got the Kingsley Power Oldham rivalry. We've got Chester, Ellesmere, Port. Obviously Turnford versus Poole. There is rivalries out there.
Yeah.
There was like a Ryland AP Saints one going for a little bit as well. But there is genuine rivalries out there in the grassroots game, but people don't really want to celebrate it or bring it to the forefront because they're too afraid of what people might think of them. But if you look at the professional game, you don't really know what clubs are rivals. Now, if you look at any other sport, like you look at Barcelona, Real Madrid, Celtic, Rangers, Man United, Man City, or Man United, Liverpool, Boca Juniors versus Sao Paulo or whatever. Across the world, in football in particular, there's these staunch rivalries that just captivate millions of people around the world. I think Celtic and Rangers apparently is I'm not sure if it's right, but I think Man United Liverpool is the most watched rivalry on the planet. Most watched game on the planet is Man United versus Liverpool.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But then Celtic and Rangers is not far behind.
Celtic has a bit of history on that, though.
I know, where it's the Protestant versus Catholic kind of.
Exactly. There's a lot.
Yeah, so it's a big thing, but it's a religious thing as well. But netball needs to kind of, again, rivalry is not a bad thing, but netball needs to kind of captivate their audience more and kind of just give people an insight into what teams do kind of dislike each other more than they dislike others.
I think dislike is not a fair word.
There's a different.
They reckon they're better than. That's why. Because it's like I like to put it as Formula One. Formula One has rivalry, but it's a nice rivalry. It's where, you know what I mean, they get on and they chat and they're nice with each other, but get them out on the track and you know what I mean. It's, you know what I mean. Even the teammates race against each other in Formula One. But what I love about Formula One is the fans also. You know, we can all go down, set up camp in a field next to Silverstone and all get on, drink a beer and blah, 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 and chat and laugh and whatever. Then you get to the track. You know what I mean? There's rivalry, but it's just banter rivalry. And that's the best rivalry I love. Well, we're going to beat you, man. Our car's better. And like with football, I know there's some hooligan element that people might be probably saying at this moment. Yeah, but there's this with like, you know, the football teams, which actually is a minute, some, you know, not many, is it really in that scenario, but it's portrayed to make it look bigger. But rivalry is great in T. It's the only way it can get your adrenaline going is rivalry. And like, it's like my mate, one of my best mates, me and him, no matter what we play, even if we play tiddlywinks, we have rivalry, you know, to the death. So, and that's the best way to have it, without a doubt. And netball, what I've seen so far is the pally, but you're not allowed to say that there's rivalry. And it's like, come on, there's got to be rivalry. There is rivalry.
There is rivalry. It's just they're hiding elements of their sport which need to be brought to the forefront because that's what's going to captivate the audience. Now, they're probably going to say, well, our audience is captivated, but you can always captivate more and you can captivate more. There's no end to what you can do. But in order to captivate an audience, you need to kind of sell the story. And in netball, the story is just not being sold at all. And it needs to, because again, it's going to help captivate your audience. Like someone told me, netball used to be the most played female sport at a grassroots level for young girls.
Right.
And I'm not sure if this is true, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's now gone 5th behind horse riding. So football obviously is taken over. You got sports like cricket, I can imagine, maybe basketball, I'm not sure. Rugby, but netball for young girls is not their number one choice anymore. Because you look at football in particular, football can offer 90,000 people in a stadium.
Yeah.
And that captivates young girls. They think, I want to play in front of 90,000 people. Look at those the women now for England football. It's mental. They're getting 80, 90,000 people coming to watch them play.
Do you know, it's a very good point. It's like I've offered England Netball to obviously live stream all their events. Yeah. And they haven't. I've been doing it for like the last 2 years. And, you know, I've been improving my technology and doing things like, and it's like, they don't want to. It's like, it seems like they're stopping themselves. So why would you be doing that? So
it's again, if everyone just worked together in netball, whether it be county, regional, private companies, governing bodies, everyone just worked together, sat around a table and went, right, how do we make sure this sport is the #1 most played sport in the country for young girls in particular. It could be, you could take it to a completely whole new level, but there's too many people, trying to protect their own interests to allow the sport to grow and to become even more prosperous than it already is. So again, people just need to work together for a common goal, and the common goal is giving the young kids the best opportunities possible.
Agreed.
And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. And if you're not about that life and you're all about yourself, the door's over there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The exit door's over
side
there.
left.
Yeah.
Right then.
Move on.
Oh, talking about
right,
moving
Martin,
on.
I'm going to get a cup of tea, but I'll see you on Saturday, mate, for a big day in the Youth Netball Premier League. Under 12s, under 13s. Yeah. Leeds Athletic Kingsway Power is starting to turn into more than a game too.
Ooh, we like that. We like that.
So this could be the new more than a game. So they're going for the championship. Leeds or Kingsway Power. Leeds beat Kingsway Power for the first time ever in the group stages of the Under 12s Netball Cup. You were filming that game as well. And in the Under 13s competition, we have the freezer crowd type of scenario where Kingsway Power, Leeds and Oldham are going for the title. It looks very stupidly unlikely Leeds will lose because their goal difference. But Oldham have to win. Well, they don't have to, but it'd be better for them if they win, because then they will avoid Leeds in the national finals up until the final. Whoever comes third in the North will potentially have to play the champion from the North in a semi-final.
Whoa. I love it.
So coming second is a big thing as well. So good day at the office, some good netball, and look forward to a good weekend of good competitive netball. But book online your tickets, and if you can't be there, FBLstreamslive.com will make sure you feel like you're there.
There you go. Yes, exactly. That's what we do. We're proud of it. All right, let us know in those comments, people, if you're watching on the replay. Don't forget to subscribe to us, and have a wonderful evening and enjoy a cup of tea.
Yeah.